We're here with Greg Germino. Greg, you're going to discuss the difference between your brand new low voltage lead 55 model and the more standard version. Go ahead and explain the differences.
Standard version of the lead 55 uses solid state rectification, and the plates are running about, it's somewhere between 460 and 470 volts. The lead 55 low voltage utilizes a different power transformer. We're using a tube rectifier, and after the voltage is rectified, we come out with about somewhere between 417 and 425 volts on the plates of the tube. So everything in the amp voltage-wise is running much lower, browns up the sound a little bit, and allows the amp to open up at a lower volume.
The sound files and videos that we shot earlier of the standard lead 55 model, how would you compare the volume differences between what we just shot using the low voltage version?
The low voltage amp seems to typically open up at around 4 on the volume control, whereas the regular model of the lead 55 really opens up at about 5, 12 o'clock on the volume. So this other amp is opening up a little bit quicker, and maybe it solves some of the volume restrictions that some people have.
This amp had an incredible breakup at a much more reasonable volume. It might not have translated over onto video simply because you're bombarding this microphone. It's hard to get a feel for real world volume levels, but I can attest that it was a much lower volume, but just as enormous a sound.
Right.
And one last thing then on this, tell them the settings that were being used on the low voltage head.
We're running pretty much everything at 12 o'clock except for the volumes are run at 4. And I believe the previous...
Not 4 o'clock. But
no, 4. Yeah, 4 on the volume knob.
Okay.
Here, as we can see. So about 11 o'clock.
Let's see if we can zoom in on that.
Right there.
Hard to tell probably on here, but we'll trust Mr. Germino on this one.
And that is with both channels bridged with the fabled Y cable. So there you